We,
We,
the
the people,
people,
unite.
unite.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hello and welcome to the show. It is the first Tuesday of the year 2026. We hope that each and every one of you enjoy the topics tonight because we have a lot to talk about. Yes, tyrants versus tyrant. Now, they both tyrants. But let's give you some background story, how we got here, why we got here, and who is really to blame if their blame needs to be laid. So, we each have a topic and we will definitely share with you. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the show. It is the three A's. Let me go ahead and introduce them. Myself as the host, August. And then we have Lady Anitra and also Andrea. The triple A's is in town. And you know what? I'm going to start off with the first subject. I'm not sure if everybody remember this young man. He is no longer with us. Let his soul rest in peace. But Joseph P. Kennedy the second is a nonprofit. His nonprofit was Citizens Energy Corporation, partnered with Venezuela under the president Hugo Chavez to provide low cost heating oil to poor and elderly Americans. So that was his mission, that was his goal. This is how all of this really came about. So, with that heating oil, the source from Venezuela and distributed via Citco. You guys probably don't see Citco anymore, but Citco US operations, it was a gas station. This Joe for Oil program was running for years and faced criticism for its ties to Chavez, but provided vital assistance, delivering hundreds of millions of gallons of fuel and offering free oil to nearly 2 million people before later challenges arose due to Venezuela's politics situation. So, just to give you some back end, Kennedy founded Citizens Energy in 1979 to help low income families with heating costs. Venezuela involved in the mid 2000s. Venezuela, through the state oil company and Citco, responded to Kennedy's appeal for assistance, supplying significant quantities of heating oil. Nobody else sat up and did that. So it's kind of like, the Kennedys always looked out for the people. The program structure was that it donated oil, was processed, and the profits used to distribute free or low cost heating oil to eligible households in numerous states. Here go the controversy. The program drew criticism for its association with Hugo Chavez, with some calling it propaganda, while Kennedy defended the humanitarian aspect of providing essential fuel. What's his legacy? The collaboration provided by critical energy relief for many years, though it faced uncertainty as Venezuela's political and economic situation deteriorated, affecting the program's continuations. So, the reason why I have this up here is because this is not anything new to us. This is how this whole Venezuela thing came about. As you can see here, he Kennedy served in as a Democrat, but we also want to make sure that we are calling out some of the things that are happening. And here's a story that we want to definitely highlight and make sure you guys can get a better understanding about.
It has no sound. I don't know if it's supposed to have sound. Excuse me.
There's still no sound.
Okay. So we have problems hearing it.
Yes, there was no sound.
Oh, okay. I'll try to see if I could bring it back in. So, guys, let's talk about that's what the topic is: tyrant versus tyrant. And this all came about because of the oil. Please don't think it's about drugs. It's never been about drugs. It's not going to be about drugs. He can bullshit us all he wants. And that's what it is. Exactly. Just
What
BS.
Jazzy said. What Jazzy said about the more she learns and she finds out the things they teach us and the things we're uncovering is very disheartening, to say
Yes,
the
it is.
least.
Very much so. Andrea, what were you saying?
Well, what I was saying, and I said, put a chart out, and the chart shows that the United States is actually running out of oil. And Venezuela has the most oil out of all the countries. They weren't trafficking drugs to the United States. They would have had to refuel 20 times before they got to the United States. And in the boat that they were in, there was just too much to make it here. So they were going to countries that were right along where they are already. And so I don't know why we keep trying to blame or keep thinking people are stupid. That's the one thing I find about Donald Trump is he's stupid for thinking we're stupid. And they don't think that we learn things outside of school. A lot of things I've learned outside of school. I wasn't taught in school. But Donald Trump wanted Venezuela all along for the oil. And I don't know how a criminal could arrest a criminal.
I don't either. And that is a great point. So let's continue with this because it's very interesting to hear the spin. Let's hear what the spin is now.
On the plane last night about his goals in Venezuela. Now, oil obviously is at the center of much of so. Let's explain why tonight. Venezuela has the world's largest oil reserves, okay, about 17% of the global supply, but they're only responsible for like 1% of the world's oil production in the present day. And there are a lot of reasons for that, but it all goes back to the nationalization of the Venezuelan oil industry, and that happened in 1976. All right, so you look at it on the timeline, and they established and set up a state-run oil company way back in the 70s that was allowed to do business with foreign firms. And the industry, for a while, it just kind of kept humming along, helped by high oil prices. In the 90s, they opened it up even more to foreign companies. But things really started to change in 1998. Why? That name you see under the year right there. Hugo Chavez comes in, is elected the socialist as president, and starts taking control of the industry. In '07, he gave the oil companies an ultimatum. You give us a majority stake or that's it, hit the road, get out. ExxonMobil, and ConocoPhillips, they both left. And they've been battling the government for compensation ever since. They've taken a big hit on all of this. Nationalization has not been good for industry. It's been falling behind on the technology and the infrastructure. Production's been declining, especially since oil prices tanked like a decade ago. It means it won't be easy, if you think about it, or cheap to get things back up and running this time around. And when you look at what the country has by the numbers here, it currently produces about 900,000 barrels of oil per day. That's according to one estimate that you could get that up to 1.5 million barrels in about 18 months. But the cost, and this is important here, the cost of doing that would be high. You're talking about $7 billion in cost, and still just a drop in the bucket in terms of global oil supply. Now, Venezuela has major untapped reserves, an area called the Orinoco oil belt. They've had difficulty getting to it and expensive in the process of getting to it. The oil is almost all what they call heavy crude, right? So right in that area, it's good oil, essentially. Heavy crude, much more dense and more contaminated, requires more refining, but that's actually good for the American oil refiners. I mean, they're kind of built for this. They were originally set up to process the heavy crude oil. A lot of the refineries along the Gulf Coast, this is what they were built for. They love to steal that business from China or from India, where most of the Venezuelan oil now is sold. Now, we do have, this is an interesting component of all of this, a domestic oil boom happening in the United States right now. We're pumping a lot of oil. Hasn't been doing our refineries much good, though, because a lot of that oil is not the heavy crude. It's light and sweet. Sometimes you hear it referred to as light, sweet crude. That's exactly what it is. And it led to kind of a strange dynamic in the oil industry of the United States. We import a lot more of the raw crude to be processed in the refineries, and the oil we produce, we export to be processed elsewhere, right? So it's kind of funny. We're making it here, we're sending it overseas. So with that, we end with just a look at the price of crude oil. This is 6-month performance of what's called West Texas Intermediate, the benchmark for oil in the United States. And for any company looking to do business in Venezuela, the math really depends on the demand. Now, prices at the end here have been falling down to the mid 50s. So there's so much supply right now in the global market, and we'll see. Are these companies going to go running back into Venezuela after what happened in the past? Open questions. Thank you for watching.
All right. So
That kind of crossed over into some of the things I'm going to talk about in my section, but that's
absolutely,
fine.
we
All
all
mixed up.
are definitely covering the same thing. But
All
I
with
wanted
the
to give
same
the
topic.
background.
Go
We
ahead.
wanted to give the background profile of what is really how this all came about, what is really going on, and don't listen to them about the drugs. We already established that. Let's just read out what Jazzy just finished saying. If the U.S. said we need to invade Venezuela because we need oil for our billionaires, of course, we would say no. So they have to disguise it as security for us or safety. So we are conditioned to believe it. Yeah, Jazz, you nailed that one. Let's hear
And
from Momo.
oh, she's on there too.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
money, 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 and more money. No relief for Americans. It's not. It's all about the steal. And I want to say this right here and right now. These tyrants, and one is not better than the other. However, you cannot go and kidnap a tyrant. It doesn't, no, because if the shoe was on the other foot, they can't come and kidnap Trump. We would want
Right.
them to, but they're not allowed. This is all illegal. Let's just all be on the same page right now. This is illegal, people. What is taking place? Do not be bamboozled. Do not be hoodwinked. With that
Yeah,
said,
but
let me
he's
hear from
opened the
Nicole.
door. He's opened the gate for it to possibly happen. Though now,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And the problem is, once again, they have not looked at the entirety of it all. Again, the oil in that area where he's talking about there's is crude and it's dense. The rest of it is that light, fluffy oil like we have from here. Our refineries are not built for that. So we would have to either ship it out if we got it, get in there and get it, or ship it back to the United States if we went to that one area, which is very difficult and, like he said, costs all this money. It's not feasible. And then he left the rest of Maduro's government in there. It's like taking Trump and leaving Vance and everybody else in their spot. What have you done?
Nothing.
Again,
You're right.
well, the part to that is Louisiana does have the capability of cleaning all of that oil. So we have the capabilities of doing it. And they know that already. And the other thing is that we have 5, 6, 7 billion dollars. That's nothing to with all our billionaires in the United States. We have the money, and the money that they're going to make in return. Whew, They just didn't want Russia or China to get to this oil first. That
Well,
was the main thing too.
no, you are definitely speaking truth to power. However, I'm with Mo on that. That's why he wouldn't be retaliated against. The nations who would want him gone aren't willing to do illegal things. You hear that? That's the key
You're
right
saying
there.
that's why they won't come get them, huh?
No.
They can have them.
Well, we're gonna have to do something from within. I mean, this can't be allowed, regardless if they wanted him gone or not. To me, this is not about him being a bad guy or a good guy. It's about how we went about it.
So please,
That's
let's
right.
speak truth to power. This is about global colonization and ethnic cleansing of the United States. I hear you, Momo. She's speaking it. She's not on, but she's on. Thank you for our roving reporters. They keep us honest and intact. All right. So with that said, let's go ahead over to Andrea so she can finish her reporting. Andrea, you want to
Well,
set this up?
I wanted to, if you have sound, I wanted to play this, please. Trump says we're going to run Venezuela. He knew which country to go
To
to
run the
first.
country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. So we don't want to be involved with having somebody else get in, and we have the same situation that we had for the last long period of years. So we are going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. And it has to be judicious because that's what we're all about. We want peace, liberty, and justice for the great people of Venezuela. And that includes many from Venezuela that are now living in the United States and want to go back to their country. It's their homeland. We can't take a chance that somebody else takes over Venezuela that doesn't have the good of the Venezuelan people in mind. We've had decades of that.
He meant
We're
to
not
say
going
we
to let
wanted
that
to do it
happen.
first.
We're there now. And what people don't understand, but they understand as I say this, we're there now, but we're going to stay until such time as the proper transition can take place. So we're going to stay until such time. We're going to run it essentially until such time as a proper transition can take place.
And
Okay.
one of the reasons why he works so well with Saudi Arabia is because, excuse me, next to Venezuela, Saudi Arabia has the next largest amount of oil, and when the prince came over here, you see he didn't challenge him much, and this had to do with Khashoggi too, and that's why they cut Khashoggi up and got him quiet because he knew what was really going on, and I think that's awful. Uh, we didn't have the least amount of oil, but we have very low oil in this country, and we're running out of minerals and oil, and the other thing they want to do is get rid of minorities, and that's why this ICE thing is so big. And they and like what Don Lemon showed today, that this company is already making 2.5 billion dollars in their first year of operation, because they're trying to lock us all up and kill us and treat us any other kind of way, and try to keep us away from our families or anyone else that cares. So the goal is to get rid of us, get the oil, even though it doesn't belong to us, and continue to treat us like subhuman people. Uh, we have to
I
stand
don't think he's going to
together.
make no money off the oil. I think it's going to be a dud. I think it's going to run flat because they already lost money. He's expecting big oil to go in there, take over everything, pounce on it, and help build the infrastructure back up with that money. But it's not going to happen because they're not going to do it because they already lost money on it. They're not him. Keep doing the same thing over and over again.
You
Well,
I
you
think that's
again,
his
rolling with
goal, but I
that.
don't think it's going to happen.
we have
No,
the
I
money
agree with you.
to
I agree
rebuild
with you. These oil companies are very
Their stock has
ridiculous.
already gone up today.
But
The stocks
just
have
because the
already
stock
been
has
up
gone up,
today.
that's just anticipation. That doesn't mean that they're going in to do the work. Let's just be honest here.
That's what I'm saying. They're going in with the mindset they are going to make money, and I understand what both of you are saying, but they're going in with the mindset they're going to make money, and all money is not good money. I can
But
say
it's
that.
gonna take 10 years for them, they said, to even try to do anything. He said 18 months. They said 10 years. I'm gonna go with them. So what's gonna happen?
It's even
Um,
going to take 10 years to build all of these companies back up again. All of these jobs they want to have in the United States. All of this stuff is a long-term dream.
well, I agree with Jazzy. He's going to be his own downfall because he's so
Yes.
greedy, and greed is the base of all of
And
this.
that's why
A
they was
good
in
point.
Iraq too. She's right.
This great point, Jazzy. Thanks for
Mhm.
calling that out. They did the same thing. Yes. So,
Since they've been in this country, they have taken everything. Everything they have, they've taken. They've not outright. They're not smarter than people. They're not more athletic than people. We had to build the stuff because they were too lazy to do it, or couldn't do it. So all they want is beat us and get the money. Just beat them and beat them and beat them, and that's why they are so act like they're savages when
so
they.
guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. We really need it for numbers and also because we like you. But let's talk about it. Tyrant. We all
Mm,
know what a tyrant is, and there are two tyrants. One is not better than the other. However, I want to hear from you guys. What's your thoughts on him just going and kidnapping that tyrant? What's to stop them from kidnapping him?
that's what I said.
Not shit,
He broke the
but
rule,
fear.
and why are we scared of one person?
Congress is not gonna do nothing. Nobody's gonna do anything. SCOTUS is not gonna do anything. The world is not gonna do anything. The UN is not gonna do anything. He's talking about going into Greenland next, so they're not gonna do nothing.
Well, the
And he's gonna
Supreme Court is talking about they are gonna stop backing Donald Trump.
Ah,
Now,
let's
this
see.
is what they say. They had a couple of articles that came out this past weekend that said
yeah,
that
they
that
trying to save their own face. That's
that's
all.
right. Uh-huh.
They just trying to save face. They've been backing this man and they go and press the palm and continue with the savagery that's going on. They love all of this. And I sit down and watch them. They believe their shit.
They do.
They really believe what they're doing is correct. They think that, oh, they really saving
Associates.
people. That it's like psychotic.
It
I
is.
just can't understand that. And it was a rude awakening when I heard it from a sibling of mine. They think that, oh, this is a good thing. Yes, you might be right, Momo. This is the first salvo of World War III because the other countries are not going to put up with it. They're not.
And
No
that's
one's
what I
putting up
was
with
saying.
it.
A lot of
And
people might not know what salvo means.
Well, it's their first bomb. This their first hit. It's their first punch. It's their first launch on, getting that over the top. So, but Jazzy, what are you saying to us, hon?
Like Trump said, there's zero
Like
casualties.
Trump said, there was zero casualty, which is a lie. I heard
Mm-hmm.
25 of his men, of Maduro's men, died, which in our head signal, oh great, no Americans died. I
I
don't
heard
believe that.
100.
I've heard 100 also now.
I heard 100.
And my
Venezuela.
thing is, we even if he, I'm not saying we shouldn't. What gave us the right to go in there and what couldn't wait? Why couldn't we do this the right way? Why is he? If I don't know why Congress, I don't know what Congress powers are, But obviously, we have a lot of work to do because they have no power. They're worthless. Why is he able to do this without congressional approval? We need to call for his removal.
I'm
Sorry,
glad
Miss
NATO
Hamilton.
already issued a warning, so this will not go down as easy as they're thinking. I'm glad. I hope NATO call them on there for war crimes, every last one of them. And Rubio, you should know better. You experienced that from Cuba, so you should know better. I just don't. You get over here and you get that selective amnesia. Like, cut the crap.
And that's where he wants to go next in Cuba. And then Trump was like, no, Cuba kind of tearing itself down. We might leave it alone. But if he get a wild hair up his butt, trust me, he'll go over there. But they in cahoots
Exactly.
with Russia, so he might
Well,
not.
that's why he's not messing with. He said the war would be over with Ukraine in 24 hours, but they knew they wanted the minerals. So they want the minerals, they want the oil, they want the Gaza, they want the
How many
river
minerals
area,
do we
the
need? Because
river
we
area
in
of the South, the Middle East. They want everything. I see. I've said this from the beginning. They want this whole world. It's only about seven
it's
or
an
eight of them
invasion and it's
working
piracy.
together so that they
But
can take over the world, and we're not going to sit back and let it happen.
Well, let's talk about the legal ramifications because um, the judges, how could they put any type of specifications on or legal um, works on the husband and wife without a real charge? First of all, they couldn't go over there and get him. It's illegal. And number two, what's the charge? I'm
and it
yet to
can't be the
hear
same
that.
one he let the Honduran president with the 400 tons of drugs do. Because he can't say drugs because he just let that one go, regardless if he thinks it's a hoax or not. So he's full of shit.
Yeah,
He
I'm
said
waiting to hear
they
the
was
law on
feeding the
this.
babies. They was feeding the babies cement for milk instead of giving. So they're trying to say that he was really being cruel to everyone. And I don't know how one cruel person measures another cruel person. Well, you were molesting them. You were pedophile, and what can I say? You
Allegedly.
with the children too.
Allegedly.
It
Allegedly.
ain't no legend.
But
And then
to
you
keep on
brown,
this
and
way, we're
then
going to
because he
see.
brown skinned and he's available, and his wife Cecilia, Miss Flores, I think her last name is. She was a Hugo Chavez lady all the way through it. They call her the first combatant, but we still don't have any charges against them that will stick because that
But they
requires
also said,
evidence.
I don't know if you watched ABC. They said this morning when they had David Muir on there, and he was saying that they could hold them for months before anything happens. So they can hold them and not charge them with anything, even though that's illegal.
That's probably from the
Um,
Patriot Act.
well, I just got it from Momo. It's an indictment, and they are charging them with being
Hmm.
narco traffickers. Well,
But
they
they
got
we
to
know that
prove
we
that.
know it's not the drugs though. So that's
They
just
have to
fake
prove
too.
that. And
Hmm.
where is the proof?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They blow up the boat before they can. Oh, the drugs got blew up. Oh, and those two are trying to swim. Let me
I was
kill
just
them.
curious to say,
It's
get your
not
net.
funny. I'm sorry.
So
Hmm.
ridiculous. It's
Your
sickening.
hand is on the boat. Let me cut it off.
Well, thank you, Jazzy and Momo, for definitely giving us the meat and potatoes in this because there's no proof. Absolutely
Yeah,
no
they
proof
both
at
pleaded
all.
not guilty, but they're still not gonna save them. The truth is not gonna save them because they're gonna fight over this money and this oil, these minerals and this oil. Like I said, in Saudi Arabia, I believe working with them too.
Well, we're it's making us vulnerable, and he doesn't
That's
understand.
right.
He's poking a lot of bears, and it's not that we don't have we don't have the military to back it up. Well, we the baddest military, but we can't. It's gonna have to be. It might be reactive, which means the damage is already done. Because we're not good at stopping stuff before it happened. We do it every now and then to get lucky, but most of the time the stuff happens. So sacrifice a few people, but you're making us targets, Donald. You're making
He
us
Well,
targets.
They're gonna get
Well,
us all
Momo, thank
killed.
you for making us much wiser. And thank you for taking that time and watching those podcasts to keep us informed because that really helps. And that's what we're doing here, trying to make sure that people are informed on what's really going on in regards to Venezuela. This just didn't come about, it has been a plot and a plan. And
That's
it
right.
is,
It's like Project 2025.
Done so sweet, it had to be a plan. Hey,
Hmm.
yep.
And like September 11th, they got in and they said employees were involved. So we don't know where we're gonna be. If you're gonna be in a tunnel somewhere or on a boat, we don't know what's gonna happen next. He's put us all at risk.
it's a whole lot of things I think gonna happen all at once. Everything all at the same time, all at once in different places for different reasons,
Well,
depending on
most
the
have
person's
no idea.
bias.
Well, I know they got the idea, but yeah, that's what they did really with September 11th. Let's get in this plane and that plane. We're not trying to scare y'all. I'm sorry. We gonna fight.
Oh,
I think people do. I
absolutely.
think people need to be scared a little bit. In my opinion, fear is motivator
Yeah.
because people are acting. There's so many people that are acting like they don't know what's going on, and I understand going on about your lives, but the ones that I can't take it, and I understand you got to protect yourself, but at the same time, you gotta do something too. You just can't throw your hands up and go hide in your house eating Chick-fil-A.
Well,
They
I
don't
want to,
have no insurance either.
All that, and that's why I think he did it. I think it was partially to hide stuff from the ACA coming and
Hmm.
Obamacare, all the backlash. Again, it's always
Hmm.
good for knock the Epstein files off the thing. I think it
Hmm.
had a lot of things about the timing
Hmm.
of doing it.
I need them to think about something else.
well, with that said, I want to definitely piggyback on what Momo is saying. BBC is news. I,
Hmm.
and they do the best job that we used to do in
Hmm.
providing great source of information. So
That's
please,
actually what I
guys,
watched this morning.
check out BBC. I'm glad you brought that up. And also part of the protecting your peace is being informed and aware. So yes, you are right. Thanks, Mo, for definitely being on and just adding to this podcast because um listen, people, I need y'all to vote. And I'm saying it now
Hmm.
because it's January. I'm not going to say it in November. I
That's
will
right.
have already beat it into you that you guys need to vote. Yes, I just lost one person, but I need you to vote because the detainees, I mean, due process. Like they treating people like animals. And if they
Hmm.
doing it to them, they're gonna do it to us. So
And I see so
wake
many people
up.
that still are not interested in voting. They feel like now, between the gerrymandering and all that, they feel like it's even worse. And now they see the puppet show that's going on in the White House. They're done. And these are the people I'm talking about. Regular people. They're just like, I'm not doing it. I'm not getting involved. This is all a game. And I'm like, but you got to still try. But
Nah, you
it's.
keep asking them to vote
I mean, if I
because
see
I'm
the
gonna
person,
still
I can
push
try.
it.
But I understand their apathy. I get it. I'm not saying
I
it's
can
okay and they can
understand
stay
it.
there, but there's a lot of them,
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
fine,
my
but I
fear.
can't understand it. I'm not gonna condone that bullshit. No, I need you to get out there and vote because this is bullshit. This is straight mess. And we need to vote. That's the only way we're gonna push forward. That's the only way we're gonna dig ourselves out of this because we need to stop the madness. Okay.
And
Yeah,
people
but
are
he's talking
suffering.
about sending the National Guard to the voting booths to go and observe, and then if they can take the machines back with them and stuff. So I mean, I don't even trust them.
Well, I'm a vote.
I'm
And
gonna
you're
vote
gonna
too, but
vote.
I'm saying
And we
that
all gonna vote.
that's what they're
Okay.
talking about doing already, and that we should get a coalition together that we go watch what they're doing.
We are definitely in a crisis and apathy is not acceptable. Thank you, Momo. Just call them out. Just call it out. We're not putting up with the shit. Okay. Enough already.
Mhm.
Guys, wake up and smell the coffee because it's been brewing and the damn beans are burning. Okay? They
I
are
don't. I
burning.
don't like. I don't like burnt beans.
Okay. So we better wake up and definitely get the cooking because enough of this.
Beans don't burn in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. I took a whole lot of
Hey,
trying just to get up that hill. Okay, I had to go
moving
there.
on up. Moving
I'm
on up.
voting in person too, Momo, because guess what? They're gonna have to look at me and tell me I can't vote. That's it. As
Yeah, they're
long
going
as
to
I
knock me
know
down to
I put
stop
my
that.
ballot in, I have to be counted. That's what he wants to do. He wants to threaten everybody and let everybody feel that, oh, don't vote because it's rigged or whatever. He have you guys bamboozled, hoodwinked, and in a deplorable state. Like, come on, cut the
My
rug.
argument is that the reason they have to gerrymander is because people are voting, you know,
That's right.
so they wouldn't have to
That's a
fix it if it
great
didn't
point.
work.
That's a great point. They wouldn't have to if it wasn't something that is powerful.
Hmm.
So keep that in mind, guys. We're going to move on to our next topic. It's coming from our Anitra. Anitra, you want to set this up?
Just David Packman again talking about the situation in Venezuela versus our country, and I had a few things extra I was going to throw into it. Same topic, more discussion.
All right.
The US isn't even being run properly by Donald Trump, but Trump thinks he's going to run not only the US, but also Venezuela. Here is Trump saying, we're going to do it for as long as we need to do it.
We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition. So we don't want to be involved with having somebody else get in, and we have the same situation that we had for the last long period of years.
Oh, yeah, I want
So
to
we
do it.
are going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition.
Now, the only problem with this is that they kidnapped Maduro, but they left the generals, his VP, and the entire infrastructure of the regime in place. And this is where, as you listen to this, you start saying, does Trump have any idea what's going on? Is he coming up with this crap after the fact because it was a completely impulsive decision? Now, then the financial stuff starts coming up, and Trump says, we're going to take a lot of money out of Venezuela for their own benefit, of course.
It has killed a lot of people doing just that. The infrastructure is old, it's rotted. Much of it is stuff that we put there 25 years ago, and we're going to be replacing it. And we're going to take a lot of money out so that we can take care of the country. Yeah.
For their own good, we're going to take their money. We're going to hold it for them. We're going to hold it in a lockbox. It's going to be fine, and it's going to be for their own benefit. The U.S. isn't even being run properly by Donald Trump, but Trump thinks he's going to run not only the U.S.,
Yes.
but also Venezuela. Here is Trump saying, we're going to
That's
do
the
it
end of
for
it.
as long as we need
All
to do it.
right, babe.
And so again, you know, I grew up in a religion to if the elders in the congregation had a whole bunch of mayhem going on at their house, they had to step down, get their house in order, and then they could come back. I don't necessarily agree with some of the things, but at the same time, even if you don't step down, you need to step aside. Take care of your house, America first. I do remember he said he had an agenda like that. And so if America's gonna be first and we the people gonna be united, then how and we're not gonna start new wars and start dipping into other people's business after we're already in wars and you the peacekeeper. What is this? Everything he says, he does the opposite, or exactly what he says. And this right here, it's gonna cost too much. It's just like when Lincoln was killed at the Civil War during the Civil War. The end of it. He was the one that's going to make it so that the transition was a lot better for the released slaves. The reconstruction went smoother. People got their 40 acres and their mule, things like that. When he was murdered, all that changed, and then we end up getting what we got. So and then ISIS came out of the last time we went in somewhere. So what's going to happen here? Because we can't take care of them and we can't take care of ourselves, and that's all I'm gonna say on that.
No, that's a lot. That's absolutely a lot to say. But as Momo said, and I'm going to put this back up, just so everybody is aware, this is a man who brags about taking cognitive tests. Why does he have to take so many tests? Because he's full of it. That mind is gone. It's shot. Let's just
Your
say it.
mind is gone. Mine is too.
Well,
Take your
Biden was
orange and sit on you.
Biden had already started plans to fix the infrastructure in this country and to create massive amounts of jobs for everybody. And so now they're talking about they're going to go over to another country and rebuild their infrastructure, and we need it here.
As I'm driving across this country, our infrastructure is falling apart. We
That's
got
right.
bridges and this dilapidated and undercold, buildings collapsing, the fascists falling off of buildings,
Airport.
sinkholes. We got our own problems, and he don't want to. I don't. It's just too much. It's just too much, and
Well,
it's going
no,
to
it's
all
not
fall
too
apart because
much.
they have
Let's
way
let's
too much going on.
let's call a spade a spade. It's not too much. What they're doing is stealing. They want oil. They want the Venezuelan money, and that's it. They won't do anything for those people because he's not doing anything for us. Please
Mm-mm.
tell me when was the last time Trump did something for you? And please don't call out no stimulus check. Okay?
Okay.
Don't do it because I'm gonna embarrass you. So if
Only
he's
thing
not
he
doing
ever did for
anything
me was
for us,
give me constipation and make me want to cuss.
well, here's the plot twist. Who's next? Cuba is next.
Mhm.
So keep
Yep.
that in mind. But then he thought about it. Oh, maybe I won't do Cuba. So I'm just saying he
And
wants the
Russia's in with
minerals
Cuba
from
too.
Ukraine. And I pray that Ukraine stands strong. Stay focused, Ukrainians, because you know better. This is all about the resources that you have. Don't give it up. It's worth fighting for.
And he knows it. He just don't have the finances to keep it up. That's what's his problem. And
I'm
The
afraid that
next
Vladimir
target,
Putin gonna think he can go do this to Zelensky now.
exactly. And the next
he
target
is.
will be Greenland. That's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Another
Greenland
Riviera.
is up
Oh, I
next.
heard old demon face, what's his name? Miller saying that Greenland is ours. I don't know why the Dutch think they have Greenland. I don't know why they think that. Why do you think that you can go steal somebody else's country? He said there's only 30,000 people there. They need to be on notice. But the Dutch and the NATO is not playing that.
But they are on notice and they're well aware of it because when they came over there with JD Vance, you saw the reception. Um, there
That's
was
right.
it was
Mm.
met with
With
bitter
no,
sweet.
we don't like you, and you need to get out of here. Hmm. I don't blame him. I wouldn't welcome him to my country, and all you talking about doing is taking over my country. These people been over there peaceful. Ukraine wasn't messing with anybody. Venezuela wasn't messing with nobody. Next thing you know, they in the water and their boat is blown up. Oh my
Guys,
And I'm not saying we
hand
shouldn't do something in Venezuela, but this is not it. And we need to do it systematically because when you don't, you leave the infrastructure of the system as far as the people, not the buildings, but the people and all that, you leave that up to, you leave that up for a chance. And you don't want them all coming here because you're already trying to get them out of here. So what are you going to do? Create another situation. And there's like 30 million people. We're not talking three or four.
hmm.
Anita, you missing the point, hon. He doesn't care about them. He wants the two
Yeah,
things, the money and the oil. Once that is received, he's gonna say Sara nada. They could go to hell for all he cares. Look at us. We have health care that people can't even pay for.
that
What
he
did
just
the
pulled up
Republicans
under our
do?
feet. Mhm.
Nothing. Nothing. So if
And he just
we're
lies.
going through it, I can only imagine what the Venezuelans are going to go through. And everybody is watching. So I keep coming back to you better vote. You better vote, people. You better vote.
Well, he doesn't want them to vote because he said they're just going to impeach me if they vote. You know, that's what he said today. They just
We need to
want.
impeach him now. Bump, waiting for the
Yeah,
vote. We
we
need
need
some
That's
to
what I
Republicans to
impeach
say.
you.
come over.
You must be
MAGAs.
gone.
They should have impeached him now, saying he crazy, just going over there and kidnapping the president and the
It's a
first lady.
crime. It's a crime what he's doing.
I know.
They did. Am I not mistaken, though, Momo? They did put her in place. However, they trying to dictate to her.
Well, they said that he said that they want him to have an election in about 30 days. He thinks she should be the rightful one but the reason he doesn't want to give it to her, because remember, she took the Nobel Peace
That's
Prize.
right. That he doesn't
And
want.
she
He's
didn't
mad at
stop
her.
it and give it to him. She told him it was like had something to do with him, but she didn't acquiesce and be like, "Oh no, give it to Trump." So he was like, "I think she should have an election." And so, and he left all those other people there and the vice president that was under Nicolas Maduro. So how do you get rid of
Listen,
them?
listen. He is a petty Betty because she won the Nobel. He not trying to give her no play.
That's right. Even
He
though
is
she's a woman.
sad.
She's
He
a
is
woman. She's
sad.
brown. She took the no. Oh, he's hot. He like,
He's
nope, I don't
sad.
think so.
He is petty as shit. I'm telling you, he's not doing
Now, what are you
nothing
doing with
for us.
Melania? What are you doing with
Excuse me.
Melania then? She brown.
Nothing. She's just a trophy wife to stand on the side of him and look good.
Yeah, she brown.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she
No,
is
she's not.
brown.
She's
Brown from
from the
where?
Slovakian somewhere,
She's
the Baltic
Slovakian.
states.
She
That is
brown.
not
All of it.
brown.
You all know your
No,
history. We all came up out of Africa. Everybody brown.
Man, you know, it don't count like that in America.
That's what they think.
that's what they think. You
That's why
are
the president. That's why
correct.
the Pope is. That's why the Pope is black. But
Wait a
but
minute.
then nobody know it. He snuck in.
Wait a minute, Andrea. Let's just give Andrea her props. She is correct. However, I cannot say that Trump is black.
He
If the
is.
melanin don't show,
He's
then you
trying to.
don't know.
It's trying to come through. He done talked about us so bad till it just keep trying to come through in his hand.
I'm
I've been
so-
shaking their hand and the brown came off.
Thank you, Momo. Melania
Yes, she is. If
not.
you know your history, we all black. My Jesus had brown skin and woolly hair.
Your Jesus.
And that's the
I hear
thing. When you look at all the racism, just to bring this is a side note, but the inauguration of Azoran, he's the mayor now, and all they could talk about, even other brown people that are more MAGA or Republican light or Republican heavy, are saying, "Oh, can you believe a Muslim? He put his hand on the Torah and took—I mean, not the Torah, but the Quran, and took the oath, and had Letitia James speaking and all this. They about to lose their mind." And I said, you know what? It's because people looked at what he was saying in the content of his character, not his skin and his religion, and they
Right.
went with that. That's the way you're supposed to go. Now it's up to him to own that and be, and do what he said he's gonna do to the best of his ability. But
We have
finally,
so many people in the United States, over 300 million plus, and we could actually take him out. If all of us came together and bonded together, red, yellow, black, and white, no matter what the color of your skin or the texture of your hair, we can stop all of this.
we're
absolutely.
gonna have to at the ballot box.
Because
But
8
like
The other way
million,
go to
said,
8
jail.
million that
don't
we
let
came
Trump
out
know.
for no kings, the 8 million we had come out for the no kings, that's not a lot of people out of over 300 million.
But think about it. Like Jazzy said, don't let Trump know that the Pope has
I
Haitian
know I was
in
cracking up.
him. I hear
He
you.
ain't just
I
have
hear
Haitian in him. His grandparents was
Yeah,
African
you're right.
American until they moved north. If you look at them, they look like they could have been my grandparent.
Mhm.
And then they just stayed light. But if I knew them, I seen them, I would have known they was black folks. I'm just gonna say
Word.
that.
I'm with
And that was only
Momo.
2 generations ago, and he just don't care
I'm
right
with
now because he's
Momo.
busy.
We do not want them at the barbecue.
At the barbecue.
No,
Melania
no
said, "What is
barbecue.
this? I'm supposed to eat this with my ribs,
I
with my
know.
fingers."
He thought it'd burn off if he put his hand on the Bible.
Well, he
That's
had
why
the
he
Bible
floats it.
upside down. Come on.
He do the
It's
float.
about 2 Corinthians. I
If-
will never forget
Yeah,
that.
I know it. I was like, "Oh, not 2 Corinthians." Where
I
was
will
they
never.
going, Donald? He like, who? The 2 Corinthians.
Too Corinthians. Like, really?
Could they've been
Please.
going to Corinth?
And he's from Chicago. Who? That's why they say he's so smart. He speaks all these different languages. The Pope. Yeah.
See?
He
Yep.
from
I know what I wanted to
Leo.
say. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but this is muy importante. Very important. AI videos are rampant right now. Make sure you understand the source before you believe it or post it, because they got some stuff going on right now that's just, and it looks so believable. And they were talking about it, and I keep seeing the videos coming up, and I start watching a couple of them, and then I went to look at the nuances. But at first glance and listening to it, you would never know. That's it.
I know. I had sent my son some videos. I said, "Ooh, David, look at this," and he said, "Mommy, that's AI. He keeps me real. That's AI,
Thank you,
Mommy."
David.
Yes, thank you, David. And
Thank
some
you,
of it you'd be
David.
like, really?
Mm-hmm. See,
The
this is
little, they had a little gorilla climbing through the little glass in the at the zoo, walking around. The mother was cool with it. I was like,
Jazzy said,
yes.
also, please. What?
Don't post your kids
kids.
on your
Yeah,
family members your family members online.
that's
I got a
right.
friend that does that. She
That's
did
why
her
Jazzy,
we have
daughter's
our
face.
roving
smart.
reporter.
You must be my daughter. You so smart.
That's it. Our roving Jazzy. Andrea said, you must be her daughter. You so smart.
She looks like my niece.
Tell her, remember that on birthdays and Christmas,
Yeah,
mommy.
her picture looks like my niece. She looks just like my niece.
Oh gosh, I hear you guys. Jazzy over here. What you got to say, Momo? Come on. Some are obvious, but
Yeah, they
some
do.
almost look
These look
real.
real, and they had Donald saying
Mhm.
stuff, and I was like, I was about to panic, and I said, let me double check the source, but it wasn't nothing over the top. And he's so crazy. It's some stuff that he would do. He
Yes,
just
he
happened to not do that,
would do.
and that's the thing.
Absolutely.
Donald would do anything with anything.
And he's got a hearing problem too. Did you hear Melania had to whisper in his ear and tell him what they said? They was like, they asked him about something about maybe Cuba or something. He was like, "What? Do what?" And she was like, "They said, did they do that?" And he was like, no, no, no." I was like, "Oh, Donald can't hear.
Mm,
He must have lost his
very
hearing in his
interesting.
MRI CT scan."
One of those tests, like Momo said. Y'all funny. So I tell you what, we are coming to the bottom of the hour, but always, we want to make sure we educate you. We had our two reporters out there. One is Jazzy, and the other one was Momo, giving us all the right way to look at things, a different perspective. And they're at two ends of the spectrum. So we thank you, ladies, for supporting. If you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, and you're always welcome to comment. So let's go ahead. Hey,
thank,
James, good to see
thank
you
you,
out there. And he's
James.
saying Happy New Year to Anitra. Okay. So, Momo, what you saying? What do we have out
To
here?
get some suntan lotion got in his ears, but
I hear
and
you.
he's almost 80. I'm okay with his hearing going out. I'm okay with him having a limp. I just want him to own it. But he's so vain.
She ain't giving no care to nobody but herself. Okay, let's just keep that 100. Come on, come on, Momo. You know Melania is not taking care of nothing.
She
Can
could
you
care
imagine
less
her
about
trying to get
taking
him a
care of
Tylenol?
me.
Please.
Okay. She'll be like, she better call downstairs.
Exactly. You think they're going
Mm.
to? Well, let's end it on always a positive note. And I would like to share this video with you. Let me know what you're thinking.
I don't believe in tipping. Okay. So I won't be doing that. In this video, I'm going to be telling waitresses that I'm not going to tip, so I can see how they react and if they treat me differently before I actually tip them up to $1,000. I'll be starting by telling them I may not be able to afford to tip. Then progressively get more aggressive as I tell them I don't believe in tipping. Okay. You need a minute? You know what? We don't. We just need to share a cup of coffee. Yeah. Can we have a cup of coffee? Is that all right? There's 2 cups.
You're really gonna share.
No, yeah, well, I found myself in a bit of a predicament these days, and I was just explaining that to him.
Waitress.
Excuse us for a moment. I may not be able to afford to tip.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's
Okay, I'm very sorry about that.
that's okay.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. All right, you're the best. Thank you. Good to see you. Literally every person in this restaurant has been the nicest person I've ever spoken to in my life. I think I need to come back here every day.
Good. You're
So good. I know we're talking too much. We didn't catch your name. Julie.
Rachel, if you didn't like it.
Okay. Well, we'll stick to Julie for now.
Okay. Yeah, right. You
Steven.
still got
We got time. Yeah, exactly. Stephen Bradley. Nice to meet you.
Guys.
Super nice to meet you.
Bradley, would you like to have a bit more?
No, I don't think. Thank you, Julie.
Have a wonderful rest of your day. If you need anything else, please let me know.
And again, I just want to apologize.
Good lady.
Well, Julie,
Sweat it at all. Honest to God.
are you sure?
Yeah,
Well-
absolutely. What are you talking about? No.
I pranked you.
Oh.
Oh God, thank you, sweet.
Oh.
Where his clothes at?
Well,
The time people take either if one table tips a little bit more, it's not a big deal. But I appreciate you so much.
no, we appreciate you.
That helps quite a bit. Thank you. Thank
Of
you.
course.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. You're the best.
You guys are the best.
I love you.
Oh.
I love you. Bye.
Oh.
Guys, this is literally just the start. We are on our way to the next restaurant where we are going to be doubling the tip and helping so many more people. Let's go.
Are you waiting on anybody or is it just you?
You know, I'm a lone wolf, if you will.
Me too.
Yeah. I mean, don't make me act up. I might howl.
Okay, hold up now. It ain't a full moon yet.
True. Like a weird request story, whatever you want to call it. Like I was in Antarctica. I went into a cafe and I got a coffee, like same kind of deal. And then I left and they put like a $2,000 tip on my receipt. I know. And so ever since then, I told myself I just couldn't tip anymore. Are you able to like put a line through the tip thing?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm scared at this
Yeah,
point.
that's fine.
Does that make sense?
No,
Yeah,
I'm scared.
sorry. I don't want to be.
That's totally fine.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Like $2,000. That's bold.
Oh, it was crazy. Well, it was an Eskimo.
Oh.
Yeah. But they literally sent me an email with the igloos that they built.
Wait. Okay.
No, I'm being dead ass.
Okay. So it went to a good. Okay.
I mean, you want to call it a good cause? Sure.
That's a real story.
That's the real story. So ever since I just asked everybody to put a
$2,000.
$2,000.
Well, how many did they build?
3.
I have 3
Okay, you
igloos.
got a little small village. Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Well, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, of course.
Well, what was your name? Bree.
Yes.
I just want to say I really appreciate that. I feel like, you know how like you can feel the energies and whatnot? I feel like our energies align, and so I do actually want to give you a tip. No, because our energies align. I feel it.
No, you ain't got to do that.
No, 100%.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Why is
1000%.
this a joke?
No, not at all. Genuinely, I want you to have that.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. I literally told you that I needed you to scratch off the tip amount, and without question. So,
And I don't want to buy any igloos, so.
well, I mean, you should look into it. It's a great investment these days. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Dude, this has never happened. I've been a server for like 14 years, and this has never happened.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm happy it's the first time. I don't know what it is with today in this video, but literally we are running into the best people ever. And I probably shouldn't have said that because now it's about to get so bad.
It's because it's your birthday. Let's get
Oh, we're filming out my birthday. In the chat, dub. We probably look so stupid for that. Yeah. This is going to be super awkward because the entire restaurant is full. But anyway, this message is sponsored by Raycon. Now, let me tell you something. I personally love Raycon, and I use it all the time when I'm tuning out the haters or going for things like coworkers in traffic without losing on quality for your podcast.
Just trying to
Premium
move it
sound as all
forward.
these other big brands at half the price. So with over
Let's get through all that.
Pure Open, I love you. Back to the video. Can I have a coffee, please? And then I've heard you guys have great soups.
Yeah, I like the tortilla a lot.
Okay, I'll do that. Hey, I'm a big review guy,
Okay.
and I was reading the reviews online, and I heard that the restaurant steals the waiters and waitresses' tips.
No.
I was told that you guys were going to say no to that, so
No.
I think it's messed up. So I want to let you know that I just can't tip because of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Okay, thanks. I just want to let you know.
I don't have that issue. I get my tips.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're all safe.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I've done a lot of shit in my life, and that was probably amongst one of the more uncomfortable things that I've done. he looked at me, it was like pure confusion and then like wanted to get pissed, but was also so nice about it. God, I hated that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, so nice too. Thank you so much. And I want to confirm that if I put 0, then it will. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Like no strings attached. Nothing.
Strings attached.
Okay.
No, you're good.
Just to let you know, I wanted to put 0 because I want to give you a cash tip instead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
She didn't pull her hand
I
back
appreciate
twice.
it. I was just kidding with you about the restaurant thing. I totally get it.
Okay, I wasn't like not sure what to say.
Yeah. I wouldn't know what
That's
to
nice.
say either, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, each person's discretion to do what they want to do.
For sure.
So,
Like you were still like the sweetest person in the world. So
oh,
yeah.
thanks.
Thank you so much.
I hope you like the soup.
No, it's really good. Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything else.
No, all good. Thank you.
That was really nice. Today's been a rough day with
Has it?
stuff, so it's really, really nice.
Oh, amazing. These
me.
2 guys are big.
How's you want soup too?
Really appreciate it. It was easily the most uncomfortable scene that we've done so far. And the problem is, I know
That's
it's
really
gonna get
nice
even
of
more
him.
uncomfortable, which is making me uncomfortable. I feel like I have to poop. Anybody? Do you not?
Watch how this Italian
Ah.
method stopped my snoring at 55. My husband said I'm
Sorry,
like in my
guys.
20s again.
It's a long video. Sorry.
I would do a protein pancake. It's my birthday.
Oh, it's your birthday? Happy birthday!
Do I look familiar to you?
No.
No. Oh.
Why
cool.
do I look familiar to you?
No. Have you ever heard the term like club god?
No.
No. Okay. Gotcha.
Why? Explain that one.
Oh, okay. No, I just hit 1.3 on IG. So I'm like,
Congrats!
thanks. 4 mil on TikTok, 3 mil on YouTube.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, congrats.
Thank you.
You're doing pretty good, huh?
I appreciate you. I appreciate
I
you.
love hearing like when people are successful. I love it.
Oh, you're the best. Go.
Birthday protein.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can get for you guys?
No, I don't think so.
We're okay.
Hey, I just want to throw this out there. Okay. I like to do things a little bit different. Some might call me a little wacky wonky.
It's
right.
I love weird.
Okay, I love it.
Just as weird.
I love it. So for a tip, I was thinking I'd just shout you out. Okay. Dope. Perfect. Love it. Let's do it. All right, we're gonna devour this. Your dog. Your dog. Thank you. I was not expecting her to be that chill about it and that down for it, but that's awesome, bro. Somebody straight up was like, I'll be like, oh, bro,
This is a
thank you,
long
thank you.
video.
All right, what are we shouting out? All right, I'll get next to you.
Okay.
So we got to do it. We got to be like sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like, what should we do?
Maybe you say it and I'll be like this. You know what I mean?
Or how should I say it though?
Just like sick.
What should I say? I've never done this before.
Just rip it.
Rip it?
Yep.
Okay.
Just say, follow me, fuckers.
Follow me on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Kalia Fawcett. Yeah.
And for your actual tip.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you.
Yeah.
Can I give you a hug?
Of course.
Oh my god. Thank you.
Of course. You are.
Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you.
Of
I
course.
don't know what to say.
You don't have to say that.
That's what I have to say.
You literally are the nicest person I've ever talked to in my life.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. I try.
Like I would never be like I'm a clout god, like
Yeah,
whatever.
no,
but like,
yeah.
but you were so nice, and we're like, I'm so happy for you.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Of course.
And follow him.
Yes,
Follow
thank you.
him. Yes.
He was with us, by the way.
Oh my gosh, that's so smart. I was like, I thought he was a school kid at first.
Oh!
That's what he murdered.
He's already in a bad mood. I think you just put the nail in the coffin there.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
All right, guys, that's what it's all about, baby. You hang out with your school kid friends. Okay, no, on the real. Come here. Everyone comment down below, school kid. Don't comment. On the real, like actually, Kalia was so incredibly nice. I was like cringing so hard, flexing, calling myself the clout god and telling her how many followers I have. I hate that shit. She was like happy for me. Yeah. She was literally like, oh, that's awesome.
Way too nice.
Way too nice. So she absolutely deserved that. What's happening to us? On to the next place. I might ask you a recommendation if that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. Between the chicken taco salad or the chicken salad sandwich, what would you do?
Chicken taco salad.
Chicken taco salad. Okay. Can I tell you something super awkward, and I hope you don't judge me? So my family, we're from Europe.
Okay.
We don't believe in tipping. Okay. So I won't be doing that. That's okay. Is that okay? No. Sorry, I just want to put that out there first and foremost. That's okay. So I don't know if that'll change our dynamic or not, but okay. No matter what, I'm going to take care of you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, God. I'm just about to pour this entire scalding hot coffee on my face. I never want to do this video again. So what was your name? Brianna. Brianna. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Can I ask you another strange question? Has anybody said that up front, basically saying they're not going to tip? No. No. I've never had that happen. Okay. But either way, I mean, it doesn't bother me. Yeah. I appreciate you being so understanding and you know. Yeah, that's okay. I've changed my mind as well, and I want to give you this. Oh, you do not have to do that. Yeah, please. No way. Really? Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. You did not change your demeanor, like nothing. I literally told you I wasn't going to tip you, and you deserve it. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Of course. That means so much to me. You have no idea. Thank you. Like I said, from the second that we started talking to the second I told you I wasn't even going to tip you, you were like, doesn't matter, treat you the same regardless. Oh. You're incredible. Seriously. So much. I really appreciate it. Well, you have a great day. You too. You just made my whole. Oh, amazing. You made mine too. Thank you. And I'm a single mom, so it really, like, it makes a big difference. It really does. Sure. But my parents taught me, like, no matter what, always be kind. Well, your parents taught you right. Thank you. I love videos like this because we were just finding all the right people. From the get-go, I had to look at her in the eyes and say, I am not going to tip you, which was probably one of the most awkward things I've ever done in my life. And I hated that. She was like, I don't care, I'm going to treat you the same regardless. And that's fucking awesome. In this last and final scene, we're going to revisit somebody from the tipping after my card decline video. Thank you. I did it twice. You want to record with you? The card is that's the only card I have. I'm so sorry. What can I do? I'm so sorry. Thank you. And that person is Ricardo. You guys flooded the comments saying he deserved more, he needed more. So now we're gonna go back and give him $1,000. Just ran into potentially a massive problem. We are at the Denny's that he works. Jace went in, go see if he was working right now. He wasn't there. He came back to the car.
He just left literally 3 minutes ago, right before we got there. Something went wrong in his house, so he took a few days off. We can't see Ricardo now.
I think we go inside and we ask for his address.
No, that's a horrible idea.
Why? Let's go. We're going inside. We're looking for Ricardo. Yeah. To my understanding, he just left. Yeah. Took a couple days off. Yeah, he's doing some repairs on his house. I have a crazy question. Yes, please. Can we find him today? Let me call. Okay. He just left. Okay. Between you and I, we have $1,000 for him. Oh,
is he really going to do that?
He's a great man. Yeah, he had a situation with his son and I because he was very ill. He almost didn't make it. He was suffering for a month and with a lot of prayer, and he's doing fantastic. Yeah, he's awesome. Bless you. Oh, hold on. Don't hang up. Say hi to them. He's coming. Oh, we're back, baby. We're back. Are you coming back here, Ricardo? Okay, we'll see you in a bit. Sounds good, guys. God bless you guys. You're like a celebrity. Good to see you, man. How you been?
I'm going crazy. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Did you see the video?
Yeah, I've been watching the videos. Yeah.
Did you?
I saw my video. Yeah.
You read the comments?
My video. I read all the comments. Yeah. I've been reading them all and over. Yeah.
Everybody loves you, man.
Yeah.
Everybody loves you.
Yeah, they love me. Thank you.
Well, I got something for you.
Tell me.
Here's $1,000.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah, very nice to meet you as well.
Thank you, sweet.
That's those. Oh my goodness. That was it. Yay. Steven,
hey, my friend. I appreciate you.
Hope we make it bigger. Yay.
You're the best.
Thank you so much.
Everybody loves you. You got to keep being Ricardo. Number one.
Yeah, number one. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for the support. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to.
Huh? I thought he was gonna cry. I was expecting him to cry, the one with the $1,000.
Exactly. So, guys, the whole reason why I took this to let you know there are people out there that wants to do the right thing. There are people that are into giving because they know people work very hard and labor each and every day. So remember, be yourself. Always know that you never know, because you got to think, what would Jesus do? So make sure you always have on your cape to be that hero. You always have on your halo to be that angel standing in the gap. And with that said, to Anitra, what's your closing remarks?
I got closing remarks. I don't have any. I was all lost in that. Everybody stay up, pay attention, stay woke. Stay united.
Andrea?
One person can make a difference.
And to our reporters out there, Jazzy, Mo, and everyone else that took the time to hang out with us, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it's Tuesday night. Don't forget us tomorrow night with the rest of the crew at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you soon.
See you later.
We the people unite.